Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will see a difference between git reset and git revert. So these are two important commands in git that we used to revert the changes or undo the changes that we have done on local repo or remote repo. So let's see like what is the difference between both of them and how to use it. So first with git reset. So git reset will delete or undo the changes which are committed in local repo. So we know like there are two repos are there, local repo, which is present on developer's local machine, and remote repo, which is hosted on the remote server. Okay. So git reset basically used to undo the changes on local repo, not on remote repo. Okay, and there are three modes are there for git reset, or three types of git reset we can say. It is soft, mixed and hard, where mixed is the default value. Move to the tip of then when we run the git reset, so it remove the commits from the history and also remove the changes. Okay, so this is like little bit different from git revert. In git reset, in this command, like it actually rewrite the git history also. Okay, so so from that perspective we need to use it very carefully, and basically we use it for local repo only, not for remote repo. This is also one of the reasons. This can be used to remove commit from the current branch. It moves the branch backward by commit. As I mentioned, that like when we run git reset, it removes the commit and rewrite the git history also. And yes, it moves backward to a particular commit. Okay, it rewrites the commit history. This is very important point. Okay, so we will see this like we will see all these things in our demo, it in our upcoming demo after this introduction. So these are the commands. Okay, so git reset, and we can choose any one of them, soft, mixed and hard. Okay, and mixed is the default. So when we run git reset soft, so in that case like changes, whatever changes we are resetting, it will move those changes into staging area. Okay, and it removes the changes from our local repo and move the and those changes will be reflected in our staging area, so that the next time you will run the git commit, it will show all those changes in your commit dialog. Okay, and in git reset, when we are running with the mixed mode, so instead of moving into the staging, it move those changes into your working directory. Okay, so that you need to if you again want to move those changes into the commit or in your local repo, then again you need to run git add and git commit. But git reset move those changes into your working directory. Git soft dash dash soft, like this command, move those changes into your staging area. But there is one more command is there, or mode is there, git reset dash dash hard. This actually removes those changes which is present inside that particular commit. Okay, had tilde, and here you can use like this also, and or you can give the commit id also, or commit hash also. Okay, in that case, whatever changes are present up to that particular commit id will be removed. Okay, from even like it will rewrite the history also, and all those changes will be removed. Okay, and in case of dash dash hard, in case of dash dash mid, those changes will move into working directory. In case of dash dash soft, those changes will move to your staging area. So let's see graphically how what we are talking about. So as we know, like we have like two modes, local repo and remote repo. So git reset work only for local repo. Okay, or basically we use only for local repo. Okay, so consider like you are making changes, you are moving those changes by using git come add in your staging, and then you did like git commit. Now you want to remove that particular commit. Okay, and you roll back to a particular commit. So in that case, when you run git reset dash dash soft, it will move remove the changes from local repository, but those changes will be reflected in staging area. Okay, and in case of dash hard, those changes will be removed from everywhere. Those changes will not be reflected into your staging or in local working directory. Okay, but in case of the dash missed, which is the default mode, in that case, those changes will come into your working directory. Okay, and those changes will be removed from a local repo plus staging area. And if you want again to move to local repo, again you have to run this command git add git commit. Okay. So this is what like we are talking about git reset. So when you are running git reset with the dash soft, those commits will be removed, and those commits now will be reflected in staging area. Okay, and if you again want to move into local repo, then again you need to run git commit. But if you used dash mixed, those changes will move to local working directory. And again you want to move from working directory to local repo, then you need to run git add git commit. Okay, but when you are running git reset hard, in that case it is a destructive command and all the changes will be removed, and those will not reflected in your staging area or your working directory. That will be completely removed. So this command we need to use very carefully, and we use this command when we don't want those changes again. Okay, in that case on, we will see all these things practically after this introduction. Now let's see what is git revert. So git revert, this command actually we used basically, first of all we used for remote repo. Okay, if we want to remove some changes or revert some changes on remote repository or remote directory, in that case we use this command. Okay, and these commands actually creates a new commit. Okay, it roll back, remove those changes, whatever commit we want to we want to remove, it remove those changes and plus create a new commit history. Okay, so we can see that like actually yes, like this particular things is reverted back and there is a clean history. If you want to go back and check the our history, it will show the changes that has happened. Okay, it will show that this is the commit, and then again like we have reverted, so all history is maintained properly so that in future we can roll back and see the history. Okay, and see who has made those changes. So in from that perspective, git revert is better than git reset, and it is used only for remote repository, used to remove commit or changes from the remote origin. Okay, and basically like this is the command git revert, and we need to give commit id. So this is what like actually happening. Okay, so consider like this is our git history. Okay, or our different gits are commits are there. Okay, this is first commit, this is second commit, this is third commit. But somehow like you want now to revert or remove the changes that you have done at this place, which is represented by the red color. Okay, you want to revert this. Okay, when you run git revert and give the commit id of this particular commit, then it will create a new commit with the changes reverted. Okay, whatever is present inside this commit. Okay, so whatever is committed here, it will be removed and a new commit will be made inside our git. Okay, so that you can see now like the commit history, you know, like you did commit here, but here you are reverting back. Okay, and removing the changes which you have done in this. Okay, this will not remove these changes, only a particular change. Okay, you need to give git revert and the commit hash or commit id here. So this is the difference between git reset and git revert. Now let's see practically how we can run these commands and see the behavior. So let's see practically how we can implement both this git reset and git revert. Okay, let's begin with first with the git reset. Okay, so we have seen like these three commands are there: git reset, soft, mixed, and hard. So let's see like how we can implement this. This is our Visual Studio Code. We are using this ID to run our git commands. You can use like any terminal like PowerShell terminal or command line. Okay, but we are using VS Code here. Okay, so we have one project. It is like .NET Core. This is one directory which we have pulled, and we are maintaining Git here. Okay, so I have run like this git log one line. Okay, and we can see like these are different commit IDs. Okay, top 10 commit IDs are present. Okay, so first one is like 7786 where our head is pointing, and we are in the main branch. Okay, so if you see here, it is also mentioning main branch. So we are currently in main branch, and these are the commit IDs. Okay, so we will see one by one what is the behavior, how these things work. Okay, so let's run first like git reset, and we want to reset up to this point. Okay, so what will happen if we run like git reset and give the mode, and after that the commit id, so whatever changes are there before this commit will be removed. Okay, and we will be at this point. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. What is the command? Git reset and then commit id. Okay, so we are giving commit id 798 AEC3. Okay, this is the commit id that we want to reset up to. Okay, so that means this two commit id which is after this particular commit, okay, will be removed. Okay, and even removed from our git history or git log history. Okay, so let's see the behavior. So you can see like these two changes has been like removed from our local repository, and even like that get like unstaged. Okay, it is now present. Now automatically it has come inside our uh, working directory. Okay, so again let's see the log again. Okay, so previously log was looking like this. Okay, 7786 cd bacd c2f and these things, and we have reverted back till this point. Okay, see here this thing. Now see the behavior again. So you can see here we have reset up to this point 7E8 AEC3. Okay, and 7E8 AEC3. Now we are here. So whatever commit was there before this commit ID has been removed. Okay, even like whatever changes was there, code has been removed. Okay, from our git log history. But as we have mentioned, like when we are not mentioning or when we are not giving the mode. Okay, so that is the mixed. Okay, so if you are not mentioning git reset and after that you are not mentioning anything, the mode soft, mixed or hard, by default it is a mixed, and behavior is that all the changes which we have reset or removed, that will move into our working directory. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, let's see git status. Okay, so you can see here these two things has been modified and it is ready to be on stage. Okay, it is currently not on stage. That means these changes are present in our working directory. Okay, so this is the behavior. Okay, this command whatever we have run, it is git reset and the commit id. Okay, even you can give git reset dash dash mixed. Okay, so this is the default value. If you are not giving, it will automatically infer that mode. Okay, so hope you understood this first like git reset mixed mode. Okay, where we remove the changes and those changes got reflect back into our working directory. Okay, and in case like you want to modify again these files, and you can do it, or again you want to move it into our local repo, then again you have to run git add, then git commit. Okay, and these changes will again move back into local repository. So after running git reset, okay, dash dash mixed or default, which is like git reset and commit id, so it removes the changes from our local repo and move into the our local repository. Okay, so we can decide either whether we want to discard or further modify the changes okay, in our local working directory. Okay, so this is the difference. So let's see the next command, git resets dash dash soft. Okay, so when we run this command in our local repository, okay, so it will revert back the changes to a particular commit in our commit history, and plus remove those changes from our local repo, and those changes will reflect in our staging area. Okay, so that again, if you want to move those changes back into local repo, we can run git commit. Okay, or add few more changes into the same commit and then run command git commit. Okay, so let's see what how it looks like for git reset dash dash soft. So again, we have reverted back changes. Again, we are in the same like our log history. Okay, we have 778 BAC and 7E8 AEC3. Okay, so let's see the behavior. Again, we will revert back till or reset till this point. Okay, and see the behavior. For previously, it was showing those changes in our working directory. Okay, now let's run git reset dash dash soft. We need to give dash dash soft this time because it is not a default. Okay, if you are not giving this, by default it in for us dash dash mixed. Okay, and again use this commit ID. Okay, okay, so let's see the behavior. Previously, like behavior in case of like our log history will be the same. All both this like commit ID which is present before this commit will be removed, and we and our head will point to this particular commit ID. But difference will be like our changes, whatever like we are reverting, those changes will move into staging area instead of working directory. Okay, let's run. So you can see here our changes has been moved to staging area. Let's see the git status again. Okay, so you can see here like it is showing the changes is present in our staging. Okay, these are staged changes. Okay, and again we want to move these changes into our local repo, we can use git commit. So this is the difference. Okay, so these are modified and these are present in our, this was the behavior when we run this git reset dash dash soft, move the changes from our local repo to our staging area. Okay, now we have the option to add more changes into the staging area and commit together by using git commit. Okay, now let's see what is git reset dash dash hard. Okay, this is a, as I mentioned, like this is a destructive command, which means like whatever commit we want to discard will be removed permanently. We can't see those changes in our staging or working directory. That will be permanently removed. And if you want to get back those changes, you need to rewrite the code again. Okay, because you can't see those changes in your git history also. Okay, so let's see this practically. Let's see now git reset dash dash hard. Okay, so again we are this is our log history right now. Okay, and you can see here like we have this commit IDs. Okay, so if you want to move to this particular commit ID, okay, and we want to discard all the commit which was previously, so and those changes also we want to discard. We don't want that change in our staging or in our local working directory, then we can use this command git reset dash dash hard and give any commit ID. Use this commit ID again. Okay, and see the behavior. Okay, and remove. Okay, if you see here like after this command again, let's run log. Okay, and you can see here now our head is pointing to that particular commit. Okay, that we want to roll back to that up to that commit ID. Okay, and whatever commit was there before, okay, 778 PAC, before this particular commit ID has been removed. So it is removed from our log history also. Okay, in our commit history you can see like again if we run like git log. Okay, uh, we can see like those commits has been removed in our from our history. Okay, and also those changes has been removed from our staging plus working directory. If we run again git status, you can see there is no pending changes, and that git is showing like that we can move to staging or in our local repo. Okay, so this is the behavior. Okay, our log history wise like history will be same. You can see like it will remove those history or commit IDs from our logs. Okay, for all of three. Okay, for for our mixed mode, soft or hard mode. Okay, but the difference is whether we are preserving that particular changes which we have removed from our uh, local repo, whether we are preserving or like maintaining those changes in our working directory in case of mixed mode, or in staging area in case of soft. In case of hard, those changes are permanently removed from our Git or our local repo, staging and working directory. So hopefully, like guys, like you understood Git reset. Now move to Git revert. We will see like what is the Git revert, how it is different from Git reset. As I mentioned initially, Git revert the changes, and also it create a revert commit history in our Git log. Okay, so that we can see those changes uh, in our log history. Okay, so if we want to revert a particular commit, it will create a new commit with the changes removed from a particular commit ID. Okay, it is not reverting up to that particular commit ID, but only reverting the changes which is present in that particular commit. So that is the difference between reset and revert. Reset will reset up to that particular commit ID, remove all other previous commits, okay, that has been happened before that particular commit. But git revert, like revert only a particular commit ID, okay, which we mention in the read in our git command. Okay, so let's see this practically. Let's see like how we can revert this particular commit ID. Okay, so what is the command? Okay, let's run git revert and then the commit ID, this particular commit ID. Okay, and see the behavior. Okay, so once you run this command, okay, it will create a revert commit. Okay, revert commit. So for that, like it will open this editor and asking for some message. Okay, so let's consider like we added uh, revert commit related to add variables. Okay, and just save this and mark this accept commit message. Okay, and then you can see the revert git revert has been done successfully. Okay, if we see the again the log history, we will see, okay, it's a revert commit. So this is what I was talking about. If you remove something, okay, it will not rewrite the history, it will not play with our git history, git log history. Okay, instead of that, it will maintain the original commit also, plus revert the changes whatever is present in that particular commit and make a new commit. Okay, with the changes reverted from this particular commit ID. Okay, so this is the difference between git reset and git revert. Okay, and then we can push to our origin or our remote repository. Okay, so I hope like you understood like the difference between git reset and git revert. Again, like to recap, git reset we basically used for local repository changes or reverting back or undo the changes from local rep. Okay, but git revert, this command we use to revert particular commit changes from our remote repo. Okay, we want to make some changes in remote repo, because remote repo has been used for collaboration between the team and multiple developers are working there, and it maintains the git history, which is very useful so that other developers understood and know who has made the changes and which particular commit has been reverted. Okay, and if we run git reset, it remove the and play with our git history, and it is very dangerous. Okay, because we can by mistake remove the changes made by other fellow developers, and this will be like a very bad situation. Okay, so to avoid that, always use git revert on a remote repository and git reset for local repository to undo the changes from commits. Okay, thank you guys, hope this was useful to you. Please like, subscribe and click on bell icon. Thank you so much. Bye.